How's it going, everybody? Donut here, as always. This is a Black Lives Matter, All Cops Are Bastards, and Trans Rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, fucking kill yourself. We're reading some more ZubaBan. I got here it ran in, what the hell is it? Weekly Shonen Sunday. Here's the first edition that it ran in. It's not on this cover at all, though. So, like, you got the lead color pages, but it didn't get the cover or anything. But then we got to this one here. No, he's not on here at all. That was something else. Okay, this one was a new serialization. Chapter 1, it got the cover, but fucking ZubaBan didn't. I mean, to be fair, that first chapter, it took a while. It took 136 pages, so a couple chapters to even get to the point of the story. So, like, you know, I love going to guy manga, but he's not great at getting across what the hell the point of his manga is. Then we got this one. I'm not sure how many we'll look at because I'm not sure how long it's going. But this was one where we had a cover with all the women in the magazine and then whoever the fuck this guy is. Does it say who's on the cover? Yeah, Dame Oyaji. Well, I feel like I've seen this a lot. Okay, I do know this one. This is the dad who's just, like, has a horrible life. A pathetic, relatable father who's constantly rated by his boss, wife, and children. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's just, like, you have a character who you just constantly... You have a character that you just torture. And so that way the fans are like, oh, I love this man. Why do you torture him all the time? Stop torturing him. I mean, classic Peter Parker Spider-Man, right? You gotta have a character... you just torture to make people love him. But then we had all the women on the cover of all the different series. So we got Jeanne d'Arc there. Oh, this series got the cover page because it's celebrating the end of its serialization at 3 chapters. At 3 chapters. I always forget to switch my preset, but hopefully you'll be able to read all this easier now. But yeah, so it's just like everybody from that series there. Is that Tetsuya Chiba? Then we got this one here, which is just, oh, this is so interesting. So they made like a physical, appearance of the front of the magazine, but then it has like hollowed out little parts here, little rooms kind of, where then they've also cut out the characters and put them there so you can see like the shadow behind them and stuff. Cool. That is very cool. Awesome. Okay, then we got this one here, which is actually like celebrating it basically. Yeah, I got the cover. It doesn't really say what it's celebrating. But, this is the volume cover image as well that gets used. Okay, so this is like for a summer special edition sort of thing. And they are like, you gotta read this. It's another Go-to-Guy manga that's insane. Okay, so probably here's where I'll stop. So we went a couple covers without any representation on them from ZubaBan. But then here is one with ZubaBan, and we got the whole squad here. So, yeah, I think this is safe, because some of these people were like, he just came in here. So, I feel like this is the last one I'll look at for right now. So yeah, here's our whole crew. I always love getting it, because all this stuff we rarely ever get to see in color or anything. So I always try and look up this stuff myself. Damn, I did move on to the next thing just because this looks so interesting to me. Oh, I love these two designs so much. I don't know who this is by, but Taro to Hanako, I looked it up, not translated or anything, so I'm not surprised. But, damn, I wish it was, because it looks so interesting. Oh, I don't know. It's really catching me. But anyway, back to the manga. So, alright, got the soldiers coming after us still, making their way to take out ZubaBan and his allies. But, wait, what the hell? I guess this is no, this is just a war. Just a different war, actually. I mean, last time we left off with these guys, they were coming after us, so I thought that was the case, but nope, just an actual war. Damn, good scene, though. A lot going on with some nice close-ups as well of the action, but plenty of far-out shot action as well. Nice scene. And burning down the castle. But, no, I can't die like this. Not until the whole country... Yeah, I assume, like, not until the whole country unifies, but nope. I mean, they all want it. They're all trying it, but, everybody's got their own ideals. But okay, some wild-ass guy here. The peasants and the daimyo, too. The strongest in powers that take the whole country. Take up arms, shed blood. Just to the peasants. But, yeah. That's war, baby. But, alright, yep, they're all taking up arms, getting ready to shed some blood. Not a bad fit. Anyone would agree that we're fine warriors. But what is the scenario? What? Like, it seems like they're not a part of any of this. They're just a separate group that just came across this and are just like, whatever, we'll take advantage of it. I think that's what's going on. Oh, okay, no, our families were killed, our homes were burned. Okay, so never mind. They are, you know, the people of this town. I don't know. All right, they need money and they need food, so raid a town and kill all the women and children like bugs. Don't worry about the men, just kill the women and children. What kind of fucking what? Take whatever you can get. Sympathy's useless. Let go of your human heart. I mean, it's not gonna matter if you can't fight the guys. But alright, they're no longer human. They're becoming demons just to survive. Good, that's what I expect from Shishumaru's underlings. You follow me to the bottom of hell. Alright, this guy is so demonic-like. As long as we move forward, wealth and power are ours to enjoy as much as we please. Take a step back, and your decapitated head shall be put on for show. But, I don't know. Is that them doing it? Or, okay, yeah, that is them doing it. I thought they were about to be attacked themselves. But alright, killing the women, killing the children. They are killing the men too. They are killing the men too. But okay, so yeah, trying to get the money. Okay, his name is Shishumaru. Shishu being the putrid smell of a corpse, and Maru just being a common suffix for samurai. But, you know, he's a guy who leaves people smelling like a putrid corpse. Or, you know, because they are a corpse, I assume. Because the towns I attack leave nothing but corpses behind. Not a single human is left alive. The town will reek of the smell of corpses. I mean, yeah, that's all the more reason I won't give it to you. You're telling me if I don't give you the money, you'll kill all of us. If I do give you the money, you'll kill all of us. Why would I give you the money? It makes no sense. Even so, I'll let you choose to lay your death. Okay, there we go. Right, an easy death or a hard death? What's it gonna be? How painful it be? Let's test it on your daughter. Okay, yeah, so... I mean, and again, that kind of works a lot, you know, to people with a high amount of will, you know, doing it to somebody else instead of them. And yeah, they've already stripped her naked. Wouldn't be surprised if they already raped her and everything, but stabbing her, you know, they're going to be slowly killing her. No matter how many times I hear women's screams, it's always great. Let me hear more. But okay, yep, he tells him. Alright, easy death it is then. Give me the easy deaths. Alright, so yeah, bandit Shishumaru. Just a bandit. Alright, first target or something, like, you know, attacking bandits is just a good way to get money and food, so that'd be why we would do it, I assume, but, well, okay, this is just a wanted poster also, so we can also get the reward. 300 Ryo. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see the town's on fire. It's alright. But just now, Jean headed toward the town! Alright, so why did we split up? Why did we split up after the last chapter? Alright, yep. Jean gonna try and stop him. But okay, so we might get some individual fights with the individual guys. That could be really interesting. Each of them getting their own fight. And then, of course, that probably means we ain't gonna get nothing with the Indian guy. We ain't gonna get nothing with the Native American guy. I know how this shit goes. I know. I've read enough manga to know how this shit goes. And yeah, true. He's like, oh, you're a foreigner. That's why you don't know the terror of Shishumaru. But yeah, may she know it throughout. Alright, rough her up, boys. Come on, John, I want to believe in you. I believe in you. You got this. By the power of the Saint Michael. But alright, he's taking it seriously. He's saying, like, Shishumaru, you know, he's dangerous, and Jean might not be able to handle him. So, okay, gather up everybody. And away he goes. Rush his way there. Leap over chasms. Down, down the mountain. Using some nice parkour there. Onto a fucking log that had to have been cut and just being set down river or something. And then, oh no, a rock. But it launches him to the grass. Such a cool sequence. Fast. He's no ordinary guy. Not good. He's heading to the town. If he gets to the town, there'll be no excuses. We must stop him. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is about Shishimaru's guys at all. So this has to be a separate, you know, group, I would assume. You know, one of the many tribes. But okay, maybe not actually ninja specifically. Ninjas from China? Okay, the Hyakki clan. Hyakki. Oh yeah, or no, just Hyakki. 100 demons. But okay. What is that a real thing or something? I'm not sure. But if this is a reference to something, I do not know. But alright, we're just going back to the battle. But alright, so yeah, I don't think ZubaBan's going to make it in time. It's going to have to be up to her, or, you know, the other people that come around. They might help Jean, but Yeah, ZubaBan ain't gonna be any help, at least. Ooh, right to the head. Nice shot. Very well aimed. Oh, and to get the arm with the sword in the foreground. Oh, fantastic. Oh, slumps off, still holding the reins. Cool. John, you're cool. Yeah, a kind of swordsmanship that they're not used to. So that's in a bit of an advantage for her. But this guy's wild. He does not fight with any morals, so it's going to be bad for her. And yeah, speaking of which, he just uses his horse to bash into her horse, knocking her off. And now he leaps down, not with his sword, just going to, punch her. Going to beat her. Unexpected, but he got the surprise on her. Got the jump on her there. Demons or Hyakki or whatever the hell you are, get out of my way! Anyone who interferes with ZubaBan's advance is as good as dead. Yeah, just again. Anyone who interferes with ZubaBan's advance is as good as dead! Again. Fucking star in his eye. But yeah, you're the famous ZubaBan, all the more reason. Yeah, cannot be allowed to pass. But like, what is your guys' deal? Like, are you working for the government, I would assume? But which one? Because the country's not unified, so like, who are you working for? I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about this past to know anything like that. Also, this manga's time period shit is all over the place, so. But alright, they got some like, what are those called? Bolos? But yep. Wrapped them all up. And then get their spears. As she tries to get the sword, stabs right in front of her. Don't even move. If you move, your beautiful head will tumble a gushing blood. Shit. Hopefully the rest of the guys can get here in time. Yeah, this guy is truly evil. I mean, all these guys threw away their humanity in order to survive. But not really, that's what they said they were doing, but not really. They all said, we gotta throw away our humanity in order to survive. But then they're just, instead, immediately were like, and then we'll become the most powerful people in all of Japan! But, I mean, hey, power corrupts. I mean, they didn't have any power to get corrupted, though. But either way, truly despicable. But alright, she's putting up those dukes. She looks like she's in a boxing stance. Alright, come on. Okay, nice. Right in the face, and with those metal knuckles too. But not enough. He's too strong. And then, right in the chest, and made her spit up and everything. Damn, this guy's got a strong punch. You can punch through that armor, and then dragging her head towards the tree. Ah, damn! Ooh, okay. I was really thinking John was going to be able to protect herself a little bit more here, but. And then, okay, then back to the Hyakki. They throw spears, or Hyakki. They throw spears. He can't even move his arm. Okay, never mind. Just break through them all. Cut through the spears. Easy peasy. And okay, wait a minute, you got a horn? I didn't even notice that before. Is that what that was? But okay, he's got a fucking horn. So he is an actual fucking demon ninja. As he said, anyone that interferes with ZubaBan's advance is as good as dead. That's what he said. The Sengoku sword howled. Cut them all down. What is this guy's face? Every last one. Don't get in our way. Damn, so many. The Sengoku sword howled. Okay, he's the only one left. Throw it at him. The Sengoku sword howled as it flew. Stabbed under the tree. Like I told you, anyone who interferes with my advance is as good as dead. But you're indeed strong, but unlucky man, as you've made enemies of the Hyakki clan. Hyakki. I keep saying Hyakki. I must know Hyakki from something, but I don't even know what the hell I know it from. But Hyakki. I will die, but the rest of the 99 demons will surely take your life. We killed so many of them here. We killed so many. You can't seriously have 99 of them left unless you were the only demon one there and the rest were just normal ninjas. Maybe that was the case. And then he blows up. He fucking blows up. Shoots into the sky like a fucking firework. What? Okay, no, they're all part of Shishumaru's stuff. Okay, I was not expecting that at all. But, okay, they all are related to Shishumaru. Like, they're his ninja clan. What the fuck? What the fuck? I thought he was a bandit. He has a whole 100 demon ninjas? What the hell? Oh my god. Now they're just dragging her. What's that torture called? I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, they're just dragging her. Thankfully, the metal armor is probably protecting her a hell of a lot. Thank God for that. But okay, so he senses that maybe one of the 100 demons has been defeated. Is he one of the demons? I don't know. But I got an urgent matter, so he's got to leave. They all go ahead. Are they like telepathically talking to him? Shishumaru dono, leave this region quickly. What happened? Your subordinates have fallen. Okay, yeah. So was it more than just the one? What do you? Because he says, subordinates, but he could just be meaning one of the Hyakki and the other ones as well. All right, they're saying leave here or you're gonna die, and he ain't doing it. He ain't gonna leave because my history is just the beginning. I do like this guy. He's very, very evil. All right, the Hyakki clan will protect you until you reach safe land. But he said, I'm not leaving, right? Like, I guess he said, I'm not dying yet. So maybe he is going to leave. I thought he was saying that as in, like, I'm not going to leave, I'm not going to die. But, oh my god, his poor little horse. But all right, he's making it here. ZubaBan! Control Heat in Toku appears unannounced! Okay, so it wasn't Chumbo who got him. But I mean, yeah, we even got there first. Even with our whole fucking battle with the Hyakki, we still got there first. But alright, yeah. So, whole town burned to the ground. Shishumaru is the one behind this. Gotta go rescue Sean. Okay, they erased all our footprints too. That's actually crazy. But yeah, he's got the ninja, so the ninja did it. Not them, but the ninja. But alright, he's actually quite of a hero. Not letting the villainy of those bastards continue. I thought it would have just been, for, you don't mess with my friends or whatever, but no, the villainy specifically. Oh! Gorgeous image. My god, the perspective on this and the light is so good. God damn. I mean, again, we're seeing, if you've been seeing my other reactions, we've been seeing, a lot of mangaka playing with light in the manga around this time, 1970, 71. Again, it's just been so fascinating being able to read a bunch of manga from this time, so I'm able to see these techniques come to fruition over time. But man, this is better than anything we've seen. Damn, it's great. But alright, so yeah, they're flying over the fort. And alright, so they return home. So, like, when they said our town was burned to the ground, all of our parents and children were killed and everything like that, or, all our families were killed, what the hell were they talking about? What? That clearly is not the case. Yeah. You've been brought into the den of the devil. God, I love her. I love her design. It's so simple, but, it's so nice. Honestly, we don't get curly hair like this a lot in, foreigners and manga and stuff like that. They either have typical, like, straight hair or, like, very, like, curly hair. But not like that little, like, floofy kind of curliness. But, okay, she snaps it, and then... What's going on with her? What the hell? What? What? She grows fucking... I don't even know how big. Oh my god, 20 feet tall maybe? Oh my lord. Holy shit. What? What? What the fuck could this possibly be? What could this possibly be? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She's like 50 feet tall. My god. I don't know. That might be too tall, but holy shit. Oh, okay. What was it? Golungo has like met up with us as well. But what the fuck is this ability? I'm so curious. All right, go Shingo. Use your nose to sniff out Jean's location. What kind of reveal are we about to get? And then a big explosion. Another ninja, assumingly. ZubaBan. This takes me back. Who are you? Fuma's ninja, Yukimaru. Fuma's ninja? Who Fuma? And here and now, I shall rid my grudge of the past 8 years. Okay, we've fallen before, apparently. But okay, then again, throw some smoke bombs or whatever. Alright, classic. I gotta stay behind to fight this villain. You guys go on ahead. I wonder if it's gonna keep happening. But I don't know any ninja Fuma. So yeah, Fuma's like a place then. Maybe you got the wrong guy? Besides, 8 years ago, I was still just a brat. Right, that little brat you brought shame. that little brat you brought shame on me. I made up my mind that someday I'll be stronger than you and seek revenge for the shame I have suffered. But alright, don't tell me you've forgotten this face. And okay, he is one of the Hyakki, it seems. Oh, okay. A little lady. Yuki-chan! Right, no doubt, Yuki-chan! The Audi navel Yuki-chan! You mocked my Audi navel and scarred my beautiful maiden heart, ZubaBan! I can't keep on living! How could you make fun of my Audi navel? ZubaBan, fight me! I see you got the navel covered up. You serious? You're kidding me. For this, I have learned the art of ninjutsu. I am serious. I can't keep up with you. Can't help it. Hate to be killed for making fun of an Audi. Alright. Away they go. Alright, this is so funny. But damn, it's being drawn, you know, quite serious. Surprisingly. Oh, and she jumps off the sword. Oh, awesome. And gets the face so close up. But alright, she got skills. I give her that. She got a lot of skills, actually. She is, you know, I mean, obviously he's not really trying, but yeah, I'm surprised. Can't get careless now. But this is the end of it. Yeah, as soon as he gets serious. Cuts your katana up. Sorry, girl. But are you going to join us, maybe? Get another party member? Chop down the tree she's holding on to. But alright, these guys. What's that? Ah! Yeah, giant fucking giant. Oh, fucking giant knight in armor. What is going on? Drains the blood out. Oh my lord. Oh, what could this... Did she know she could do this? Like, you know, is this something that, you know, God gave her? It was like, you know, here's an ability I'm going to give you as I reborn you. I mean, she was reborn at her own age as well and everything in the armor. So weird. So it wouldn't be that surprising if God was also like, I gave you some magical growing powers. Okay, and then he just chops down the tree. Was it like the part where she was at or something? No, because she was like hanging on up here. So I don't know. Alright, usually my win. What was the point of cutting up that tree? What was the point of... the fight isn't over. No, it is. We won. But what? I mean, blows. So, oh, I see. Here's a whoo. Yeah, I see. It ripped all up. And then it just fully disintegrates in the wind, completely topless. I see. Not just strong. ZubaBan's swordsmanship is splendid, you see? So, okay, is that what he was doing with the tree here? He wasn't actually cutting her, or, like, the tree up. He was cutting her dress up in a, you know, particular way to make it fall apart like that. Cowardly ZubaBan, idiot, sly! Yuki-chan. No, it was Yukimaru. I've been looking for a while, but you are only covering the top. Oh my god, the bottom too. I love that he's like, I've been looking for a while. He waits to get his full fill, then he tells her, by the way, the bottom's too. No way. No. She doesn't want to look down, fearfully looking down. No! Full display. The bottom's also cut. Oh my god, the like cut up high heel, like, you know, not high heels, but the like, you know, just a bodysuit that has been cut to where the parts look like heels. That's a great look, like naked but just the heels. Oh, fantastic look. Of course you'd hate it. Oh, ninjas can fall for trees too. In a panic. But flips around. How is she gonna land? Oh, princess carried. Oh, it's still the same Audi. Oh my god, I love the comedy in Going Eye. And god, the look with just the fishnets on here and just the bodysuit on the legs. Oh, what a great look. What a great look. How did she even leap out like that? But I love it. He saw her tits, he saw her pussy, and he saw the Audi belly button. And the Audi belly button's probably the worst for her. Yukimaru, you were 8 years ago a cute girl, but now, you're a lovely person. Alright, you hit her with a bait and switch. Wink. Goodbye, let's meet again, Yukimaru! I'm always up for a challenge with you, no matter how trivial it is. He's got so much charisma. Damn guy, god damn. I've been saying, like, you know, Gona Guy is definitely better at fan service for the scenario than actually drawing a good body, but he's getting better at it. He's getting better at it. At the same time, the girls are getting enormously tall and lanky, but I mean, hey, I'm here for that too, baby. Wait, 8 years ago, Yukimaru was stripped naked and my Audi was mocked. Still, this time I got a compliment. Oh my god. But this happened last time too, 8 years ago. Incredible, incredible. Oh. I love Gonna Guy. Okay, we're still following this. He's still doing the same things he did 8 years ago, though. The contents is slightly improved. Yep. What the contents? The contents is slightly improved. I mean, it's not just the inside. He's also a bit more manly. No, not just a little bit. Right, considerably. Very much so. Yeah, she's falling for him. She's falling for him. But yeah, achoo, achoo, achoo. It's cold. I was gonna say, like, you know, she was, you know, starting like covering up everything, and then slowly like moves one hand away, then moves the other hands away. Like, you know, she's getting, you know, clearly comfortable with it. But it's still gonna be freezing. But I mean, still, he's wearing this and he's fine. But he's fired up, baby. But all right, now he reaches here too. What the hell is going on? It would not be Gonna Guy if we weren't cutting between two insane fucking plots. He's the master of insane A plot, insane B plot. Which one's the A plot? Which one's the B plot? I don't know. It vanished. Or did she shrink back down? Maybe she just shrunk back down, I assume. Yeah, it looked like Jean. All right, bust through. Use those bracers. I love that the bracers are actually a part, you know, like so many other, you know, manga, like as we go through time, you know, we heighten and heighten and heighten to the point where anime characters will just do this, you know, they'll block a sword like this with nothing on. And it's just like, well, I mean, you know, they're just that tough. But that's why I like going through the time periods like this year by year by year. But all right, everybody's been defeated here. Where's Jean? Okay, yep, there she is. She just shrunk back down. Did she know? Okay, then she passed out. I'm going to assume this is something she doesn't even know she can do. Alright, now everybody else busting in. What the proportions on Shingo? Oh my god. My lord. Alright, jump right through that hole. Is he going to be able to? Come on! Okay, he jumped through, but now you're too big. Sorry, you couldn't make it. Yep. Where'd he go? Breaks through. Nah, the Tezuka face. This got so stupid, so silly. He was just playing dead. But the heart stopped moving. Oh, he actually did die. He actually did die. Okay, I won't hurt you anymore. Okay, good. Be better, your horse. Yeah, this footprint. Look at that. Alright, yeah. Where am I? Shishumaru, yeah, don't remember anything. Okay, I was right. And now Shishumaru. It's kind of like he wasn't here at all. I guess where did he go? It didn't. Was he here? No, he was here. Yeah, because he said close the gate and everything. Yeah, so he was here. How did he get away? I don't know. Is there a mask? Oh my god, he was wearing a mask the entire time. He's not actually a bandit. He is a royal, I assume. I mean, he looks like a royal. What the hell? Proper samurai. Well, please wait for me! So, monkey? What man are you? Lord of Nagoya Castle. Lord. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't want to jump to a conclusion and say, is that Oda Nobunaga? But, oh my god, it is Oda Nobunaga. Oh my god, I should have just said it. Should have just fucking said it. But, okay, so it is fucking Oda Nobunaga. What the hell? I mean, that's what I get for just assuming a lot of people looked like that back in the day. I was like, I guess Oda Nobunaga probably looked like a more generic kind of guy, but nope. But I mean, that's also why he, you know, like, I mean, what's he trying to do, actually? Like, I assume he's trying to unify Japan like everybody else is, but what is this version of him? Also, he's got like a Kappa guy here. Or maybe not. He looks like a Kappa right there, but he also looks like a monkey in the other panels and stuff. Alright, I beg you take me as your personal retainer. What? What worth would you bring? Yeah. They say my body is nimble, and quick on my feet, and smart. Alright, follow me, monkey. Alright, so he is going to kind of be like a monkey. Is this the same monkey guy we saw before? Or is it a different guy? I don't know. Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't know about Toyotomi Hideyoshi. I didn't know he was one of Oda Nobunaga's, like, retainers. I knew of Tokugawa Ieyasu, but I didn't know of Toyotomi Hideyoshi. So yeah, this is Toyotomi Hideyoshi, assumingly. And okay, so Nobunaga had the nickname Demon King. I did not know that. I mean, I know very little about Oda Nobunaga. Again, I know very surface level stuff, which is surprisingly, helping me a lot in this, because we're not getting too much deep in any of this stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, like, oh, you figured it out after all. Yeah, you look just like a monkey. Oh, so I'm a human who looks exactly like a monkey. Yeah. I'm not just a monkey who looks like a human. Alright, you can keep up with my horse, I'll take you under my wing. That's a good challenge. Good challenge, I like it. Oda Nobunaga, the Demon King of the Sengoku period, was just a young warlord of 17 years of age. Damn, when he, unified Japan, was he only, 17 or 18? Or, are we, going back in time to way before he unified Japan? Interesting. I did not know he was that young. I would have assumed he was, late 20s, 30s or something. I knew he was young, but not that young. Okay, if I were to translate ZubaBan's name, it would be something like Barbarian Slash, or Slashing Barbarian. Okay, so the Zuba is, more just the sound effect for Zuba, 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 Zuba. I've come across that in my own scanlations. But, okay, I thought it was, I didn't think it was, but also it's not for Bancho, which I just assumed because, Gonagai has done other Bancho series, even though by that point there was nothing Bancho-like about this guy. But it's the, ba and the N from Barbarian. It's not like Zuba Bar, for Barbarian, bar. But, interesting. Okay, so Barbarian Slash. Or, his name would be, Slash Bar. It would probably be, Barbarian Slash is, taking the whole name and, also, you're taking the Bon and also, making it whole Barbarian. But, so, I do this, of course, in my own scanlations, with, doing this. I love, and thank you, Android LB, I love taking a name and being how would you, transliterate this? How I always say, if 4 kids gave this character an English name, what would it be? I love doing that. It's so fun. But yeah, Slashing Barbarian, probably, the best for the most transliterated, but then for, ZubaBan, I think it would be, Swish Bar, or, Slash Bar, or Cut Bar, maybe, or something like that. Some sort of, you want, something that sounds a little bit like a name, but is still transliterating it. But yeah, thank you for that. Let me know. And then, we get some cover pages here in color. Were these in the magazine, or where were these? I don't know what the hell these were, but cool. We got Shingo there in the back. And then, what does this all say? Oh, I got my phone on me. Hold on. I cannot figure out what the thing on the top there says, the green, but the rest is here it is, the Righteous Wild Boy manga, or something like that. But yeah, so, okay, the righteousness was, there from the start, assumingly. That concept of, I mean, that's what I thought it was going to be, but then I kind of switched my mind. I was like, that's probably not what it's going to be. But, and it wasn't at the start, but very quickly he became, someone who's taken down evildoers. And then we got this, which, okay, this is the cover that I was so familiar with, so I always thought this series had, a female protagonist because of this cover here. But what even am I looking at here? It's never gotten something like this in the manga so far, where his eyes have gone, white or something. So cool, so impressive, a huge shock, depicting the burning energy of a young boy. Gochan's big serialization is here. His big serialization is here. I'm surprised they're really trying to. This is big. I know Shameless School is in Weekly Jump, much bigger magazine right now at this time, but no, this one's his big one. Trust me, guys, trust me. Yeah, let's go look at the cover as well. So, okay, here's our cover, and okay, so of course we have ZubaBan there. We got Chambo. We've got why am I back in his name right now? Kokohi, something like that. And then we got Jeroyako, and we got John. We don't have Golongo or Shingo, and we don't have the Indian guy either, Starving. Curious why they're not on there. The ZubaBan gang dashes through the corpse-littered wastelands of the Sengoku period. Who shall become today's prey? In the way of this energetic group stands the terrifying Hyakki clan, a heroic picture scroll depiction of the turbulent Sengoku period. A picture scroll depiction. Okay, volume 2. This time we got just a black background, green text there, and then, of course, now a big red here. We still got the yellow and that. Still primary colors, the blue and that, but definitely a little, less so than the last volume cover. And again, yeah, this is the artwork we already saw and everything like that. Still, what's with his eyes? Maybe we'll see it within this volume cover. And then, okay, yeah, so that's, what was her name? The girl with the outie navel. And then, is this going to be one of the Hyakki? I assume, but my god, Gona Guy's art style changes so much. It's going to be so hard to get used to it, like, I mean, maybe not, though, actually, because, like, I'm seeing this from whenever the hell his art, like, if I see his art style gradually change, I might get more used to it, but man, I definitely don't like this art style over his current art style. But also, I may change my opinion as time goes on. Who knows, But it does look so action figure-y. And okay, is she gonna be a villain? Actually, that we're gonna have to fight in this one? Is that gonna be a big battle? We gotta take her down. Nah, never mind. I guess we're good. We're fine. No issue. It's cool seeing everybody have their different mounts, except for Galongo, who doesn't have anything, and Shimonji, or what, Starving. I'm just gonna call him Starving, probably, who doesn't have one either. And fucking Kokoi just immediately got back on his horse. Immediately, I'm not gonna hurt you anymore. Immediately did anyway. Okay, came upon a castle. I wonder if that, castle and city from earlier was actually Kyoto or not. I was assuming it was, but it didn't actually have any real big importance, so. Alright, yep, let's take that castle. But, alright, yeah, they're hearing us. They're gonna take the castle! Why is this guy all wrapped up like a mummy? But, alright, yeah, he's one of the Hyakki, assumingly. Boom, 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 boom. Jump all the way back down to the castle. Damn, long distance. Long distance he's gotta go. Oh my god. Long way away. Alright, go tell the boss. What is this facial hair and eyebrows? Well, with all the tachi-mochi by my side, I can't help but feel full. Feel like entering the sumo ring. Dokoi, yeah! Tamochi is sword carrier as a person that is part of the sumo Yokozuna ring entering ceremony. Okay, so he just means all these people around him. But, okay, I thought he was saying I can't help but feel full, but no, he's just like, I can't help but feel like entering. I can't help but feel like entering the sumo ring. It said feel twice. And that's why I thought one of those was full. But, yeah. Feel full of a lord. So boring. Well, it's about to get exciting, so. Seems that Iga man I had sent down has returned. Oh, you mean that Kagemaru? Iga no Kagemaru. Yeah, Iga no Kagemaru. Kagemaru of Iga is a 1961 manga by Mitsuda Yokoyama. Again, we've read quite a bit of Mitsuda Yokoyama manga. I'm not even sure. Is this one translated into English? I'm also just not that into, historical series, as I've said. So, I mean, I want to get more into them, to be fair. I want to get more into them. But yeah, I don't think there was any translations for it. But I could be wrong. Let me check. Okay, yeah, none of it's been translated yet, but, I'm not surprised. It might have probably has an anime that has been translated. It's crazy to me that, like, it seems like it would be harder to, do anime and everything like that, just because you don't, maybe you do have I don't know. I would assume you're having to just go off of your hearing, and you don't have, like, a script or anything, but I don't know. Actually, the closed captions, I think Japanese TV has closed captions, which you can get for RAWs, for a lot of that stuff, and that's what people use to translate. I don't know, actually, I don't know anything about that. But it's crazy how, like, almost every single anime I looked into that aired around this time, like literally almost every single one that aired, has been fully translated. Almost every single one. It's fucking crazy. But there clearly is like a much bigger scene translating retro anime than there's translating retro manga, where we got a couple people. Android LB does basically all the Gona Guy stuff, does a lot of other stuff as well. And then we also got, was it A12, I think, that does a lot. The vast majority of any retro manga gets done by them. Hokuto no Gun does a couple here and there, and then aside from that, it's really nobody except for like a few people here and there. But it's pretty sparse. But you gotta consider there's a lot more that goes into manga. It's not really a one-man team thing. It can be, but it's a lot harder to do it as a one-man team thing. Versus with anime, all you need to do is translate and then, type it out in English. You don't even have to, like, typeset it. You just have to type it out. I mean, old, anime fan subgroups had actual, like, people that would, have all those, crazy fonts or animations or whatever, which I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of those. I love those. I miss them so much. But Yeah, with manga, you gotta do the redrawing, you gotta be able to typeset yourself, you gotta, know all this other stuff besides just translating. But either way, so I wouldn't be surprised if the anime has been fully translated, but still a long tangent. It was a long tangent. We're not done yet. Sorry, Mitsuteru Yokoyama. We've done a lot of his series on the channel. He's the guy who's invented a lot of genres, just like Go Nagai has. Go Nagai's invented a lot of genres. Mitsuteru Yokoyama invented the super robot genre. Or giant robot genre, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. Let's see. He invented the concept of, which we've read his 2 early Super Robo series on the channel. We have read. Why is the term evading me? Shota. His series where he had a main character named Shotaro, which invented the whole Shota, concept. The character was not really trying to do that, but people just picked up on it, and then that's where the term Shota comes from. Magical Girl series he kind of invented. It's iffy there. There's 2 that came out sort of around the same time. And then there's Babel 2. We'll get to that eventually. The first fighting manga. This one was a big one. So if you want to check out another guy who's big around this time, who's invented a lot of genres, go check that out. We've done all those on the channel. But alright, Kagemaru enters. This is our Kagemaru. This is our Kagemaru. He's just got the door stuck in him. But yeah, ZubaBan's coming to attack the castle. ZubaBan is. Go Nagai loves this Tezuka thing. He's so obsessed with it now. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it is basically like ZubaBan having retainers now. Like everybody else is like his retainers. I should be thinking of that more in terms of anime and manga. It's a thing I don't think about very much because I don't, think about feudal Japan very much. But yeah, it is basically just retainers, and that's what a lot of shonen manga does. Characters just sort of having retainers. I gotta use that more because that is definitely what so much shonen manga is going for. What? He was telling everybody, "Come on, freak out with me, freak out with me." What is this guy? A strategy meeting? I mean, good luck. He's on his way here right now. We have no need for it. Yeah, enemy's coming. We got no time. One path we can take. Run! Take what you can carry, run away! I mean, yeah, it's ZubaBan. Take what you can carry and run. And Conchohi. I gotta remember Conchohi. I keep saying Kokohi, but it's Conchohi. I remember Conchohi. Oh, actually, it seems like, Go Longo actually does have a, where did he get this? He didn't have this horse earlier. But, and then Starving is riding, Shingo, so. But yeah, we approach, and then, what? It's abandoned. There ain't nobody here. We don't get a fight. Look, they're all running away. Oh man, we wanted to fight. This was not our first battle, This was not our first battle, or will it be the last? I think it's supposed to be nor will it be the last. Anyway, it is our first victory. Not our first battle, but well, I guess he's saying we've had battles before this, and we're gonna have battles after this. But this wasn't even a battle. I thought that's what he was getting at. This was not a battle, but it was a victory. Shout for the victory! Woo! Yay! Hungry. Alright, we got ourselves a base, got ourselves a castle now. Good. Now we got a place to come back to. But still, it's only the castle, actually. Yeah, no food, no beds, no nothing here. Wood. And they took the sliding doors and the ceiling panels, too. Yeah, not even a grain of rice. Boy, an amazing lord must have lived here. I mean, I gotta respect that guy. He managed to get all their shit out. Even the fucking ceiling panels. And okay. Is it? No, okay, not Jean again. Not Jean. It's just another one of the Hyakki. Giant one, though, seems. O dead who sleep in the earth, awake again. The time has come for you to return to the body of the living. Okay, raising up some corpses. For from the depths of hell, I guess, actually rise again. The time has come for you to return to the body of the living. Okay. From hell they come back. Okay, a bunch of shoguns, corpses, of course. Back from the dead. Everyone else is sleeping soundly, but ZubaBan can't sleep because he's only slept in fields. So now that he's actually in a house, can't sleep. But okay, John wants to come with us. Sleep with the stars. Damn. It's nice. Very sweet time right now. Can't believe that war is waged under the starry sky. But yeah, I'll create it. A country more beautiful than the starry sky. Dope. I want to see it. I want to see it happen. I trust in you, ZubaBan. Gonna guy, don't fucking end this manga with a, and now, onward to the final fights where we're gonna unify the country, but you're not gonna see it. Okay, let's create a beautiful country where the rivers and the land are all dyed red with human blood. This is Sengoku. Every single Japanese must fight, envy each other, hate each other, kill each other. Let the blood spray. We will turn all Japan into a hell world. Oh my god. I mean, great, enemy fully opposing us in every way. They want a hell world in Japan. A country where every single Japanese must fight. I sense a soul twisted by a grudge. Its energy of evil is piercing my soul. God. Her whole hair catching metaphorical fire. Turbulent world of violence, such as the samurai world that I have longed for. Yeah, who the hell are you? Minamoto no Kuro Hogan Yoshitsune. Once again, I will hoist the flag of Genji. I assume so. This is Genji, aka the flag of Minamoto clan, is the current flag of Japan. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's a man from over 300 years ago. First retainer. Musa Shibobenkei. Okay, I know Benkei, roughly. But, Hitachibo Kaisen, Issei no Saburo Yoshimori, and Hori Ataro Kagemitsu. The warriors of Genji are no second to none. We have returned from the depths of hell with hunger for battle and blood. Oh, what? Yeah, what? Oh, okay, yeah, they're skeletons. But yeah, that was what we saw on the cover. The Hyakki. The undead skeletons. Cool. I mean, it's gonna match all their fucking, helmets now. That's so cool. As moonlight illuminated the face of Minamoto no Yoshitsune, what appeared was Skull of Death. Yep, all of them. Just a bunch of skeletons. Alright, let's fight them. Skeleton battle time, baby! Is that her own, or do we just... she catch our scabbard? Yeah, I think she caught our scabbard for us. Cool, thank you. But okay, he stops it. Okay, yeah, with a staff. I'm the man of 50 swords, Musashibo Benkei. Yeah, okay, so this is the guy who steals a bunch of weapons from everybody, right? You bastard can't wound me. Cool, dope attack there. Ooh, looks nice. But yeah, and then slices the head off of our horse. Oh man, come on! We've had that for the whole manga so far. Great technique using his bracer to hold his sword up to block with. Nice. Yeah, Jean, run away. Yeah, we've seen you try and fight before. Our guys are handy, but they're not as handy as ZubaBan. And what good are our retainers? Truly, like I like them, but also they're they could definitely be better. Alright, and now we're just using some smoke gas or something. Yeah, disappearing gas. What? Okay, wait, what? Did Benkei just turn into her? Huh? Yukimaru, what the hell are you doing here? Today I will rid my 8-year-old Audi grudge. Any of them all the time right now. Not right now. Take no excuses, let's go. Okay, so were you not Benkei? Did you just suddenly appear? Like, what the hell is going on? But, okay, yeah, so, who the hell are you? ZubaBan, dear Lord, what is that? Why are you going, why are you laughing? But, oh no, he grabs her. Fragrant smell, the fresh smell of blood. What do you just smell the blood inside her? Also, man, the size difference. God damn. Like a toy. Yeah. Oh, that's so gross. Like, it's gross enough to have like a demon mouth and then to have a fucking skeleton demon mouth on top of that. So rancid. But alright, yeah, now help me, lead me! Oh, now you ask for help. I won't just bite, I'll also suck your blood. As long as I keep sucking blood, I can live in this world again. Okay, so yeah, they're like those kind of zombies where they need to keep sucking blood to stay alive here. Kind of like vampires, but they're clearly more like zombies. Okay, never mind. A vampire Dracula. Wrong. I am Musashibo Benkei. Then Vampdrobobincula. Vampdrobobincula. Right back to help me. All right, come on, ZubaBan. Gotta save this outie girl. Oh, we stab him, but then oh no, he punches us. Okay, I thought it was like somehow we stabbed him and then the wound went on us, but no, he just punched us back. Sword ain't gonna work on him. Okay, maybe this is a job for Kanchohi to do his, like, you know, fire arrow bazooka thing. You know, maybe burn him up instead. That's how I would deal with undead, burn him. Otherwise, maybe, you know, maybe Jean would be, you know, a better option here because she has St. Michael on her side. So maybe there's some holy, you know, ness to her sword and everything like that. I mean, assumingly. So maybe she would have an easier time there. But then, yeah, I don't think anybody else is going to really do anything. You know, starving could eat them, maybe? Otherwise, I don't know. But okay. Oh, and then right down the chest. Damn, like, we haven't really gotten injured before. Girl, I mean, you don't even have your sword. Yeah, immediately pick back up again. Interesting pose. Kind of like a Princess Carrie, but not quite. And then picks her up and then dives into the grass with her. Why'd you even pick her up? Oh, but can you do anything? And is the spit was like acid or something? Damn, that's a lot of blood. Oh my god. But once again, is this like two Benkeis? What is he doing? He's like dropping her and then going, or is that not Benkei that's going after her? I thought that was, but yeah, okay, this might be the other one. I guess this is one of the other ones. It's not Benkei. But yeah, now blood right in his mouth. And okay, the other one goes down to bite. Yeah. Any actual bite? Rip. But okay, yeah. So how did this even happen? What? He bit like right down by your boobs, but somehow up here got ripped? Did he like just grab it here and rip it so hard that it ripped up here or something? It's the only thing I can imagine. I mean, yeah, I guess that is what it is. He just like bit down here, but then ripped so hard it ripped up here. But once again, titties exposed. What is this? He like ripped it off and then went so far back. He's like feet away, meters away. How the hell did you manage that? But okay, nice. Flips above him. She is very flexible. I mean, she was, again, you know, as soon as ZubaBan went serious, you know, he immediately defeated her. But, you know, she was still able to hold her own even when he was casual about it. That's worth something. It's better than any of her retainers, honestly. But what happened? Now, middle of the butt. Oh my god, what is the scenario? Meanwhile, oh god! I mean, the thing from Shameless School that, you know, where he was like, oh, don't worry, you know, one of the girls laying like, I can't die, I'm a girl in a guy manga. Like, that was the case for quite a while. That really was the case. It's so funny seeing how his style changes over time, and then he goes like, okay, well now I'm gonna do stuff I've never done before, like killing off the women and stuff. But it's so funny, you know, at this time where he is so adamant about no, the girls just get the comedy, the guys they die, they get brutally maimed. She just calls him Concho. Doesn't even say Concho, he just Concho. Alright, but trying to get everybody else. Okay, just a big old splash page of, okay, yeah, of reaching Gene. Okay. Great. But I trust you, Gene. I want to believe that you can do something here because you got like holy power or something. Otherwise, I don't know how we beat these guys at all. But okay, yeah, so Chombo heard it. Wake everybody up. Chombo, everybody. That's how you sleep. Man, Chombo's calling him Concho-sama. Concho-sama. Just boing, 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 bouncing on him. Oh no, don't get sucked into his mouth. Oh my god. Oh no, he ate him! He ate Chombo! Oh my god, Chombo's in the stomach. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm going on the fantastic voyage! Heck, you shitting me? I think so. I think you're gonna get shit out. Odia. Yeah, hard to get out of the mouth, so, yep, gotta go to the, oh, okay, you were trying, so, okay, yeah, he just got turned around, or, they got turned around, I still don't know, Jumbo don't have no gender. Alright, quick, you turn just a bit. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Okay, got back out of the mouth. Didn't have to get pooped out. And they all did wake up. Okay, they all woke up without you. Oh, never mind, we're surrounded, that's why. Oh, boy. Alright, Jumbo, stay in my mouth for a while until I get rid of these ghosts, okay? Right by me. What a weird scenario. Okay. Okay, yeah. Slice them down, but they ain't gonna do anything. They're just gonna put themselves back together again. Yeah, cutting them ain't doing anything. Ain't making any progress here. Oh, actually, stabbed in a very specific place, and then they disintegrate, perish. Okay, so the heart, get to the heart. Okay, so they do still have hearts. All right. But yeah, can't go for the head, go for the heart. Yeah! All right, we figured it out. They all have a weakness. I thought it was gonna be something clever. Nope, it's just a heart. All right, good work, boys. Good work. All right, now maybe she'll be able to figure out the same thing. Maybe, or maybe not figure out the same thing, but accidentally stumble into it, like in defending herself, she's accidentally gonna hit them in the heart. But all right, yep, rip, booty exposed now. And then cut again. Yep. Okay, the whole back rips off now. Whole back. Oh my damn, hell yeah. But yeah, you're caught between them now. Nowhere to go. I mean, again, she is great at being flexible. She is. This pose is insane, though. Why do you have your arms like this? But I'm liking her. She is very capable. You know, I mean, it's not her fault they're all going after her because she's the weakest. You know, ZubaBan's got one going after him, and he's struggling big time. And he's getting cut up left and right. He's getting blood everywhere. She, you know, if we're assuming that they are trying to get her blood, if we are assuming that, because, you know, like, if it was any other person, I'd be like, oh, they're doing this on purpose. But because they're the demons that need the blood to live, I'm assuming they're actually trying to hurt her and failing, which says a lot. And she has multiple of these Hyakki coming after her, when ZubaBan only has one. I mean, he has Binky coming after him, but still, it's very impressive. Very impressive. And very hot. But yeah, at this rate, I too will succumb to them. But okay, whoa, how the hell did that happen? Completely butt naked, not a single strand. How do we get here? Oh, okay, Jesus Christ. Or no, this must be her imagination, right? This has got to be her imagination. It's sliced up into pieces. I imagine it's got to be her, you know, imagination. But then what's the he? Is it them laughing? It looks like they're scared, but they're also skeletons, so it's hard to tell. Oh, okay, no, that did happen. That did happen, but okay, she didn't get, like, cut in half, and she didn't get, like, you know, like, split in twain. Just like that's just a deep gash, and this is a deep gash. But she did get her arm cut off. God damn. I thought that must have been a dream or something. But, okay, and then dead. And then dead. Oh my god. Yeah, she just dead. Angel going, heaven, what the fuck? What is that expression? Oh yeah. Oh, that's not my expression when I become an angel and go to hell. I'm going to hell, I know it. Oh my god. Okay, it was it was a fucking dream sequence. Or, you know, not a dream sequence, but a, like, this might happen to me sequence. But okay. I wonder something like that'll happen. Okay, that also explains the expression. But she steals herself. She's just like, well, yeah, I knew I hit the nail. There just is no more help for me. I mean, you've been, you know, surviving on your own. You haven't even needed the help at all. But, hopefully the help will come. My god, I thought it was like 4 on her, but there is an army around her. I mean, there's supposed to be 100 of these fuckers, so. Alright, they charge, but she just saves herself. Was I saved? Saved yourself, I guess. But, what? What is it? Okay, yeah, saved in a sense, but all the clothes came off. What a pose! And doing that pose with the hand like that, butt covering yourself up. Oh my god. Funny. I mean, going to Guy's fan service is so good because he has insane poses like this, which are honestly so hot because it's so unique. Like, of course, I've never seen an ecchi with a pose like this. So, you know, it's what makes To Love Ru, you know, so good as well. Like, it's so over the top. It's so absurd. It's not trying to be realistically, you know, like lewd in any way, you know. It's non-equivalent to any real life scenario, and I think that makes it honestly even hotter because you can do so much crazy shit you can only do in, you know, something like this. But yeah, so a pose like this is so fucking hot. It shouldn't be. It should be ridiculous, but the uniqueness of it makes it so hot. I mean, also just he loves a hyper exposed like pose. But I don't know, maybe they are doing this on purpose. I don't know. But yeah, now they're all trying to grab her, not even trying to stab her, so maybe they are doing it on purpose. I'm not sure who's saying Yukimaru's in danger here. Really cool sound effect though. That's the kind of thing where if I had to like redo this in English, good God, 2 guns to the head. This looks so difficult to try and replicate in English. Like you'd have to be an artist. My God. That's Jesus. I can see why, you know, he wants to leave him in. And you know, he tried even with like making this one a little bit darker, like bolded. I think it looks like, but you know, wow, that's a crazy one there. But Jeriako's hearing it. But what are you gonna do? Their weakness is their heart, right? I'll do my best. All right, just Yukimaru is in a pinch. Jeriako was in a pinch too. What's the pinch happening? Yukimaru, what happened to Yukimaru? The scan readers. Is it the scan? What do you mean scan readers? Like that? Was that what it said in Japanese? And if it did, what does that mean? Like I would understand in English, like, you know, the scanlation readers or whatever, but why not just readers? Scan readers. What does that mean in Japanese? But yeah, of course. Yeah, get back to Yukimaru. I don't want to see your ass. You say you don't care what happens to me. You only care to see Yukimaru? Yes, get off the page. At last, my turn has come around. ZubaBan's in a pinch. Yukimaru and Sean are in a pinch. Golgo and even that other Concho are in a pinch. What about starving? Give starving something to do. My God, come on. I want to be in a pinch too. He doesn't even want to help. He just wants to be in a pinch. My master hasn't been blessed with many roles recently. I'm so sad for him, yes. You guys can complain all you want about not getting these scenes. Meanwhile, look, they're starving over there, ain't got shit. We get it, go on, hurry up and do it. Yay. Long time since my master was so sunny. But alright, go on, go save her. Or no, he's not gonna save her, he's just gonna get into a pinch. You fucking loser. Come on, Durno Bulls. There was one guy this way. Such a chubby and fat field. You must have plenty of blood. But yeah, alright, you're in a pinch, and I won't let my guard down. He just blows it away. Yeah, you really are in a pinch now. And okay, he's just gonna suck his blood out. What the hell just happened? What, water coming from his butt? Oh, my blister was popped. Oh, gross. Okay, back to this. Just do the same panel's been inverted. Wait, okay, this is a page not in the digital version. Oh, okay. So like in the magazine, this was a page, but then it was taken out of the digital version. Okay. Because these are all just, you know, these are just reprints of these 2 panels, and then this panel from back here. Yeah, it's just the exact same panel. See, it's just, all that whole page is reused panels. Okay, actually, yeah, maybe they're not like trying to like rape her or anything like that. They're just holding her down because they need to suck her blood, and she's so fucking like wiggly. She gets out of their hands constantly, so that's why they're doing it. But also, it's a shame to kill such a pretty girl. Okay. But still, the fact I'm surprised. I don't think these guys are perverts. For once, I mean, I don't think they're perverts. They're just doing this for the blood. And okay, so they just need blood within like 24 hours, I guess. Blood before dawn. But okay, no, they're perverts. Where should I bite you? What part of that beautiful skin of yours? Okay, never mind. They're perverts. I mean, listen, if I was to be sucking somebody's blood, you gotta go for the thighs, right? You gotta go for the thighs or maybe the side. I feel like those would be the best places in terms of a lot of blood and still very sexy. Or what? You're not gonna suck her blood? Just gonna have fun? No, okay, yeah, the front. I see. But still, I feel like you're gonna get a lot. Maybe, but I feel like you'd get better via the back. I don't know why. I don't know shit about the human body, but that just rings true to me. That could be completely wrong. But yeah, what's going on with ZubaBan? And okay, this page was not in the digital version as well. Surprising, because this isn't reused panels or anything like that, and it's a hot page. But okay, there's where ZubaBan is. Yeah, he's still dealing with Benkei, just getting chomped on, getting sucked on. Yeah, I mean, if he's getting sucked, I can see why he doesn't want to help. But alright, punches Benkei off. It's off. And yeah, we gotta, like, us two here have not learned about the heart secret, so. Struggling is futile. I will suck. You dry of blood. You didn't let me finish. But yeah, he hears Yukimaru's cries, I assume, or maybe that's him just going, whoa, Muro. Alright, grab the arm. Oh, gonna flip him over. Yep, hell yeah. Flip him. Nice. Oh, great page here. Fantastic. Alright, and then boom, throw him. Rush under him. Okay, kangaroo kick him from, but he's like going, he went like up. How do you go, do you get a hook like that? That's an incredible arc. How do you do that? Falls on his back, but and the whole ground cracks under him. Oh, and he falls off a cliff. I mean, that's a good solution to the problem temporarily, because it doesn't kill him, but it gets him out of our hands so we can go save Yukimaru right now. Alright, and he's trapped under the rubble. Oh, and it got his heart. Okay, it ended up crushing his heart, and he went away. Okay, that's even better. Alright, let's go save Yukimaru now. Though at the same time, we don't know how to save her, so we don't know the trick yet, but maybe we can get lucky. Oh, the sun's coming up, though, actually. If we just stop him before dawn, then yeah, we're good. We're good then. You know, something I didn't even think to comment on. She doesn't have an outie belly button. She doesn't have an outie navel. What? That was the whole thing. I didn't even think about it, just because I'm so used to every character being drawn with an any belly button. But, like, she doesn't. I want to go back and check. She doesn't have an outie belly button, right? It looks like an any there as well. Looks like an any here. And definitely looks like an any here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're trying to tell me that's an outie? You're trying to tell me that's an outie? If it is, terrible. It looks like an any. But yeah, so I think she definitely has an any. What happened? Maybe she changed it. No, because he was like, oh, you still have an outie. So I assume Guy just either forgot, because I forgot as well up until I just then remembered it, or he just, you know, didn't want to draw an outie belly button for some reason. Like, you know, he was just like, that's not going to look as good. But you're a coward if you think that. Oh, seeing him with the sun on his back, making him basically invisible. I mean, this is how so many Samurai 1 fights. Positioning yourself with the sun to your back gives you a massive advantage. I mean, it's what gives birds advantages as well when they swoop down at their prey with the sun on their back so they're invisible. Genius. And yeah, and also, of course, it's going to just, you know, thematically it works so well here. The light and everything. But yeah, is it just like the light kills them? If they sucked blood, would the light not kill them? Or how does that work? Yeah, that's an any. That's an any. That's a motherfucking any. I mean, we can see the nipples. We can tell. That's an outie. That's an any. Alright, disintegrate, you undead bitches. Man, those eyeballs just popping out even while you're disintegrating. But alright, we won the battle. Damn. God damn. Guy is drawing his girls so tall and lanky. He loves those fucking tall girls. And that is a motherfucking any. Oh man, give me the redraw. Go to Guy, give me the update. Give me Shin ZubaBan, where it's just the exact same thing, but you draw her with an outie belly button. Go to Guy truly understands casual nudity being the hottest thing. That's why so much stuff with Go to Guy clicks me so well. My #1 fetish of all time, easy peasy, top of the pyramid, is casual nudity. And Go to Guy does it so amazingly. He's just so good at it. I mean, it's both casual nudity and like maybe like under that would be like ENF, like embarrassed nude female, or ENM, embarrassed nude male, or any combination of those. Any also combination of like only one person being naked when everybody else is clothed. all that stuff. Like, Gonagai hits all my fetishes so well. I am syncopatico with this man. Did I say syncopatico? I meant simpatico, not syncopatico. But honestly, that sounds like it's a thing. It sounds like that's how it should be. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. This is my personality. This page right here is my personality. I mean, truly, this is an aesthetic I love the most in the world. You know, call me a simple fucker, but I love a manly ass dude battling covered in blood, saving a girl who's barely clothed or butt ass naked. And the wild environment, the sun rising, the oversized, giant, ridiculous sword. It's just, you know, the fucking manliness of his, like, the way Gonagai draws. The hair is very typical-ish, but still, I just love the way he draws it. But the eyebrows, the way he always gives his manly characters big old thick sideburns. Like, just, this is the aesthetic I live for, baby. This is why I love pulp. This is like, pulp is like some of my favorite Western stuff, because it is this aesthetic. I'll never, ever, ever get tired of it. But, you know, it doesn't, you know, I also am super into the aesthetic if it was like, you know, super masculine, muscular girl saving a very femme kind of boy. You know, also very into that. Like, Devilman works so well with that thing as well. Having, like, the super manly, you know, hardcore, what's his goddamn name? Akira. And then, you know, the very femme, you know, very, like, blonde and, you know, just feminine, Ryo. And then, you know, also, you know, towards the end where it's like, oh, he's covered in, you know, Akira covered in blood, super manly, Ryo butt naked, feminine, you know, wanting to be saved essentially without having to say it, you know, all that stuff. You know, I just love, you know, hard contrasts and things in general. That's why I like the diverse cast. I like hard contrasting silhouettes and skin tones. They're just weird ass characters, you know. They don't even have to be human. I just like diversity in that regard as well with a lot of shonen stuff. And you know, so like the just extreme, you know, contrast of masculine and feminine. Doesn't matter which gender it is, just a hard contrast of masculine and feminine I'm very into. And in going to that also, contrast between like good and evil. I think that's also what made Devilman and a lot of his series so good. You know, we can have, Akira is the masculine hero guy, and then, you know, Ryo is the feminine one that needs saved. But then also, you know, Ryo is the evil villain mastermind piece of shit, and Akira is the good crybaby nice guy. You know, and those contrast, and you could say like, well then Ryo is masculine in that sense, and then Akira is feminine in that sense. Like, you know, Gonagai just understands contrast so well. He really, really gets it. I mean, again, speaking of, look at how much every character in this contrasts off each other. It's crazy. I mean, even, you know, we have two chibi characters, one being, like, very black and then one being very white, you know, in terms of all their colors, obviously. But he knows contrast. He knows how to make characters stand out. Like, you know, I think all the time back to, like, Araki from JoJo being like, oh, I really wanted Whole Horse to be a part of the Part 3 gang, but he had the same face shape as Polnareff, so I couldn't. But honestly, we could, you know, as ridiculous as that is, we could use more mangaka keeping that stuff in mind. It's a lost art in modern manga, truly. We've gotten too focused on, like, the characters should just look like anime characters. But we forgot. Like, this used to be a stock anime character. You know, this could be a stock anime character. These used to be stock anime characters. But now, we've just, you know, reduced everything down to, no, that when you say anime character, everybody pictures one thing in their mind only. And we all picture it. It's a pretty guy or a pretty girl. Those are the only two things we got. Just generically average, conventionally attractive man and woman are the only two designs left in anime manga at this point, basically. You know, for the vast majority. Okay, another one here, though. Didn't get taken out by the sun for some reason. Did it manage to suck blood? Like, you know, Benkei was the only one that seemed to suck blood, but then we also killed him, so. And then, Jean, where did you end up? I'm not even sure, but, okay, your opponent got defeated. Oh, she's like taking care of him, completely butt naked. Yeah, I really like see, you know, Gonagai also does a great job with the character stuff. Like, you know, her starting out very, like, you know, tsundere-ish, you know, towards me and that, you know, covering up constantly, and then over the course of it just happening to his female characters over and over again, they become accustomed to it, and, like, then they learn to trust this guy. You know, she was very against him at first, and now she's very trusting of him, so she doesn't care to cover up. You know, I like seeing that, you know, how, how all of his ecchi stuff does tie into the character stuff. It is all, it says so much. It's, something I've said all the time too, of like, any scene where the characters are naked will hit emotionally harder than if they're clothed, because if you're naked, it's just your true self. You're not hiding anything. And like, I think that's why we get so much, like mecha stuff where when they're inside the mecha we see them naked, or Soul Eater as their weapons, we see them naked in that form when we're like metaphorizing it and stuff like that. Magical girl transformations, they become naked. It's this very like it's the truest you. You're not hiding anything. But yeah, just trying to act tough. But all right, so yeah, some more. Everybody, we got a bunch of these guys surrounding everybody. So I assume these are the rest of the Hyakki that aren't undead. But once again, she screams like he'd look, but you can see right here he doesn't look undead. But she just screams just because he's a demon, I assume. Yeah, probably. Yeah, just a massive, massive horn. Is this the one that summoned them? I can't tell. It looks a little bit different, but it might just be being drawn differently now. And yeah, see, like, she's fine being seen naked by ZubaBan, but, one, it's, I don't want to be seen naked by him, and two, this is scary, protect me, getting behind him. But it works both ways. Again, ties into the character. Alright. What reanimated the dead vampires was the black magic of the Hyakki clan. Black magic, you say? You mean the Yoshitsune ghosts were you're doing? Alright, yeah, these guys are very demonic. Much more demonic than the other guys we were facing before. So, we got Kotetsuki, Dokuganki, and Gyuki. Gyuki is just like suck, right? That's like the sound effect for sucking blood. Kotetsuki, steel demon. Yeah, Tetsu is steel, right? So, yeah, I'm not sure how that all works together, but yeah. Steel demon. Dokuganki, one-eyed demon, and Gyuki ox. Oh, okay. Is Gyu like ox or something? Or is it just all... I guess ki is the demon part, but yeah, is Gyu ox? Yeah, it's gotta be, because milk Japanese is like gyunyu, right? Or something like that, but I don't know. I always feel like I learn one Japanese thing and I forget another one every time. One piece of information goes in, another piece that goes out. I mean, yeah, we had a hard enough time with the ghosts. I don't know if we can face all of these demons too. Like, I normally have a lot of faith, but we could not even hold ourselves against some ghosts. But also, to be fair, they weren't killable in the same way everything else is. These are a lot more killable. Oh, okay. So, surrounded by 70 demons of the Hyakki clan. Okay, so these gotta be the rest, right? These gotta be all the rest. God, the guy loves his demons. He loves his demons. I mean, again, this is all pre-Devilman. We this is after Demon Lord Dante, though. But, yeah, he loves his fucking demons. I mean, I get it, it's what he's best at designing. He's good at it. He is good at it. Look how distinct every single one of these fuckers are. There's not one that's like, these two kind of look the same. And damn, a whole other page too. Whole another page as well. Damn, he is great at these designs. Fantastico. Damn, he really is just like, hey, give me 3 pages to draw a fuckload of different demon designs. Love him. I love him. Wait. Not long, and the remaining 29 demons will have captured them. His retainers. What the hell? So that means that's 99, and then who's the 100th? Like, I guess we're not counting the ghosts. The ghosts are not a part of the 100, which is strange. But I guess it's like that must mean like we always have 100. If one person dies, then we bring another person in immediately. Do they have like a waiting list? Is there a bunch of guys like on retainer waiting to get brought in? They have a bunch of people just on the bench. That's so funny. Or do they like kidnap people at birth and they're like, all right, you're gonna be just with us for your life now. But who was the 100th one then? That would have been like what, Oda Nobunaga or something? Or I don't know. Because I thought we faced a couple of them already. But if it's only one of them, then I guess it would have been him. Alright, tied him down to this, to just a wagon. What are they going to do with him? And they just tied her up, yeah, naked. I mean, what are they going to do, clothe her? But seeing these two, full suit of armor, completely butt naked. I love me my contrast. I love me my contrast, baby. Give me the outie belly button. Go to guy. Draw a fucking outie belly button, you son of a bitch. This is our #1 character trait. My God. Somebody out there, draw a fan art of this girl with an outie belly button. I need it now. I need it. Hell, Photoshop her nipple under her navel. It'll be good enough for me. Okay, so yeah, why is everybody chained down to their, like, you know, laying down in here, except for these two are tied up to a pole, sitting down like this. Also gotta be killing for your back. That'll be awful. And also, I imagine, like, all of our retainers gotta be like, who the fuck is this girl? Why is there a butt-naked girl here with us? They have no idea who she is. Yaku seemed to be the only one who did, but that's just for, like, a meta joke. A place where demons take you, I guess. It's hell. Yeah, I was like, this is like Onigashima or something, but, no, take him straight to hell. They just got Yaku and his pig and Chambo in these little tiny carts in the back. And they're just dragging Starving along, and he really doesn't seem to give a fuck. I mean, Starving really is, you know, I do appreciate asymmetricality and stuff. Like, that is Starving's whole gag here. It's like, we have all our retainers, and then there's also the asymmetricality of, like, oh, Chambo is kind of, you know, it's not really quite a part of them in the same way either. And then Starving is the one who, like, joins after we do the why is everybody here, and then he joins as everybody's doing that. So weird. But yeah, he is the outlier character. I understand. I get that's the whole point of him. But I will never not be the person who's like, give all the characters some screen time. Come on, come on. Okay, and then another big fat guy is riding red hair. just cuz. But alright, so they are riding the rest of our horses and taking the rest of our horses and steeds and everything. Ridiculous. But alright, so we're taking them to hell, which is maybe Nobunaga's castle? Or it is just, we just cut in here, cuz. Okay, is it you, Hyakki-sai, Oda Hyakki-sai. Oda, so I assume, you know, is it like father or son or brother or something like that? Grandfather maybe or something? But, Oda Hyakki-sai, as in, like, you know, the 100 demons. What? Right? And he's calling him Nobunaga-san, so, but he looks older than him. But yeah, captured the ZubaBan faction. So what are we gonna do with him? And then what the hell? His head's been split and all his, like, his brain's gotten so big that it's come out of his skull. Yeah, is this like his grandfather or father or something? I mean, if he's only like 18, he would have been super old when he had him if it's his dad. But I mean, also, he's like a demon. And it doesn't seem like Oda Nobunaga is a demon, because there's nothing demonic like about him. He was wearing a mask, but I mean, maybe that was like a demon ability, but it didn't seem like it. And the whole country will be yours within 3 years. But that's only if ZubaBan joins the 100 demons. So the 100 demons don't all have to be demons, exactly. Unless he was a demon that, you know, I mean, he wears the demon bracers, you know, he wears the Oni bracers sort of things. I would not be surprised if he was actually an Oni, if he was actually a demon. So yeah, what are they going to do with the rest of our guys? Okay, they stab him in the head. Are they going to, like, suck his brains out or something? What are they going to do? Okay. I guess they're allowed to, like, move. Like, we're all in a room chained up now. Probably, like, in a jail sort of thing. Damn, he lost consciousness from the blood loss. That's really not good. That's not something that's easy to recover from. But okay, the bleeding's already stopped, actually. Never mind. And she's been tied up with her hands behind her back. Oh my god. These bastards. These good bastards. Thank you, bastards. But okay, one by one they've all been dragged out, so it's only those 3 that remain. But yeah, what's going on with them? I like, are we just gonna kill off all of our retainers right here? Except for, like, the girls, maybe? But, I don't know. She's next. Okay. Shit, what are they doing? What are they doing? Should I make the save? No, wait a little bit longer. Oh, what? What are you could save us? I mean, I guess she knows now that she can grow. She didn't seem to know earlier, but I guess she does now. I want to know the true identity of the mysterious Hyakki clan. Yeah, they don't know anything about Nobunaga yet, so. But there should never have been people with horns like that. Huh? There should never have been people with horns like that. Do you just mean, like, you're just saying that morally? Like, I don't like demons. They shouldn't have existed. Like, you know, is this just like, you know, I don't want a country like this? Is it just, or are you saying something like, you know, like, you know, I don't even know what that would mean, but, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, interesting sentence. But okay, oh, they're turning them into demons. Okay, so they would do the same thing with ZubaBan. Okay, turning them into demons. But Galungo, I've abandoned that name. My name now is Black Demon of the Hyakki clan. Of course, Black Demon. But I mean, to be fair, when we first met him and Jean, you know, ZubaBan did say, oh, it's Black Demon and the Blue Demon. So, a bit of a foreshadowing there. But okay, and then who is this going to be? Okay, it's the one with the big old brain, I see. Alright, you shall make a beautiful demon. Yeah, and you don't seem to have any female demons yet, so. But okay, he's waking up now. Where? What? Listen, I know English is not Android LV's first language, I believe, but sorry, it's just very funny. I've never seen somebody spell where like that. Oh, is that his silhouette, or is that just one behind him? Okay, but I don't think they're real yet, right? They haven't done anything to him. Oh, I don't know. Okay, actually, it does seem like they have. Done it to everybody. Yeah, maybe some time has passed. She's got a little unicorn horn. Okay, so does Chombo, and so does Jediyako. Okay, so like the smaller you are physically, you get just one horn. Yep, same as Starving. So yeah, literally, the smaller you are. And like, you know, he's got some big horns. So I think it correlates probably, you know, her physical strength is not that high, but her evasion is super high. So yeah, that makes sense. It might be a strength-based thing. ZubaBan, do you like the horns? My name is Ora Hyakki. Indeed, I am the man who created the Hyakki clan. The Hyakki clan, I assume. Yeah, gathered the strongest humans across Japan and planted horns on them. And assuming that also changes their brain somehow. Do you know why you understand my words? Even though I've not made a sound. Telepathy. My mind communicates with your mind. My mind communicates through the horns. The horns are the receivers of my mind. When you receive my mind directly, you will eventually start to think of it as your own. So, okay, it's brain control. That's, you know, that's how he's able to control all of them. Do exactly as I desire. Now, first, let's change the name. I mean, your name is you, so removing somebody's name is a good way to dehumanize him. But I am no longer ZubaBan. I am the Hyakki's clan head, Hyakki. Wait, what? I am the Hyakki clan's head, Hyakki. We're just naming him Hyakki. I am the Hyakki clan's head Hyakki. Okay, head Hyakki. We're not even giving him a name, just head Hyakki. Not even head demon, head Hyakki. Head 100 demons. And yeah, for Nobunaga-sama's sake, I must fight even at the cost of my life. But, you know, Jean seemed to have a fucking, like, you know, get a jail-free card technique, but she didn't even use it. Now she's mind-controlled. I don't know if she's going to be able to use it. It might have to accidentally happen or something. But, you know, it might also be a thing where she, you know, like, is still going to break out of it, because now, assumingly, with that information in her mind, she knows who's behind this. Okay, you don't need any more troops with the whole, you know, with ZubaBan and his retainers. They're equal to tens of thousands of soldiers. And now just a bunch of wolves. What the fuck? Big wolf attack coming in? Why? What the? Oh yeah, Shingo. Oh yeah. What happened with you? Where have you been? I mean, we saw him on the... Wasn't he being taken to the castle? I'm not sure, but he might have actually gathered all of these wolves to come fight. Yeah, don't make a big deal about the wolves, but you don't understand. This is a lot of wolves. So many. Too many. Like, it's like being swarmed by ants at that point. Ain't nothing you can do. But yeah, send the clan after him. But okay, actually, they're saying get Lord Nobunaga to safety, actually. Damn, interesting. You know, I would expect them to use them to fight, but nope. And okay, they got a bunch of women here too, actually. There's not a part of the clan. Okay, so maybe it was just ZubaBan, and then the rest of his retainers are all actually fighting, it seems. Yeah. And I mean, now they've been turned into demons with no hearts. They're probably even, like, stronger, I'd imagine. And what the hell was that? Something just exploded, but he doesn't have, like, an explosion technique. What the hell exploded? And yeah, Shingo leading the charge. That's my boy. I guess they did not capture him. Thank God. And yeah, seeing what's been done to his master. Now his master coming to kill him. Shingo doubted his very own eyes. The master who he had helped, had turned on him and was lunging towards him. He's not going to attack him. He's not going to defend himself here. We either need somebody else, or Shingo's dying. At that moment, the animal instincts gave Shingo a clue. Okay. Animal instincts. If it's not him, it must be the guy with the big brain. I'm going to attack the guy with the big brain. But he got stabbed in the side by the spear. Come on, chomp that brain. Okay. Claw out the brain. Oh my god, incredible. And now, it's either going to break the contact or it's going to fucking kill us. But yeah, Hyakki is not right. I am ZubaBan! Alright, ZubaBan versus Oda Nobunaga. Let's do it. I mean, we got only about 100 pages left or so. Ooh, okay. Damn, very cleanly drawn. Very, he clearly put a lot of effort into that. Not quite as much of a fan of the face. It gets a little bit more softer featured and becomes a little bit more generic. But clearly he wanted to put a lot of effort into this and make it, he's going for the kind of art style that sells the best. And Oda as well. Putting a lot of effort there in that. But, no, I don't want to die. Yeah, he's scared. I have to rule the country. I can't die here. I'm the only one who can rule this country. It is I, Oda Nobunaga, to rule this country. But ZubaBan ain't gonna let that happen. Yeah, is he just picturing? Nope, it did happen. It did happen. Cut the head clean off. Oda Nobunaga died on October 20, 1550. He was 18 years old. Cut down by ZubaBan. Now everyone, please open your Japanese history textbooks. Right. The following is what it says about Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga died at Noji in Tensho 1582. He was 48 years old. In other words, he could not have died in 1020, but Oda Nobunaga died. History has been changed. I love it. There's nothing more fucking satisfying. Maybe not satisfying. Satisfying is the wrong word, but it can be in a way. But just shocking. I don't know. There's something so amazing about when you're watching a historical thing and then it's like, wait, but that's not how history happened. What? I love it. I hope we don't change anything. I want this to be a universe in which this is an alternate path, and we are seeing exactly where that happened. Oda Nobunaga died at 18 in 1020. The history of the Sengoku period has changed drastically. The emergence of ZubaBan, an alien element of the Sengoku period, will further twist and distort the history of Japan. Damn, I mean, this really, I don't think, Gonagai had many more plans for the series, but this is such a clear, hey, let me cook and I can do a lot more. Trust me, give me time, we can do some crazy alternate history stuff with ZubaBan here. But I also, feel like Gonagai is also the kind of person who's it's like when Araki was pitching part 3 of JoJo, and he's like, let me do stands and I can do anything. Did he have exact ideas of the kind of things he could do? Probably not. But it's hey, if you let me be this broad with it, I can do a lot. And I assume it's the same thing here. Where he doesn't have any concrete plans, but just this hey, if the series keeps going on for a while, I can do a lot more with it. But ultimately, that ends up not being the case. And I can understand why. This is not a series where I'm it sucks that it got canceled. It's I get why it got canceled. I like it, but it's also, like a lot of Gonagai stuff, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. It's hard to market. It's hard to sell. And Shingo perished in this battle here. In January the following year, ZubaBan, with Nobunaga's vassals, Kanchohi, and the 7 comrades. Nobunaga's vassals, Kanchohi, and the 7 comrades. But also, ZubaBan, I guess with Nobunaga's vassals, all the ones that we didn't have, but Nobunaga had, we flipped over to our side. Also then with Kanchohi, and then also the 7 other comrades we had. We put so much emphasis on Kanchohi, even though he's not really that interesting. Or, I guess he's our strongest guy, but led the Hyakki clan and attacked Kiyosu Castle, defeating Oda Hironobu, aka Oda Nobutomo. Oh, okay, I actually don't know about that guy. And then in February, 10/21, 1552, ZubaBan conquered Owari province and rose suddenly to the rank of Sengoku Daimyo. Damn, we are moving ahead fast. Okay. I wonder if it was this version of him that we actually got on the cover. We have the Hyakki as well, but I assume, that was just taking one part from earlier and then one part from later. But yeah, him looking so much older on the cover might have been because we had this time skip. But Jedi Yaku looks the exact same. But okay, yeah, I mean, we still got the Hyakki with us actually. They're all our subordinates now, so. Imagawa has moved. Imagawa Yoshimoto. Did we go over this person already? If not, I don't remember who they are. Or, I don't know who they are, period. Alright, he's got 40,000 troops. And yeah, that whole thing with Jean having the whole like, oh, should I do the thing that allows us to escape? Didn't matter at all. What was the point of that? Such good guy writing. But I'm looking forward to Okehazama. What is that? Looking a little bit evil. What the hell? What is going on? But according to the real history, wait, how do you know the real history? Wait. How do you? Because you're from the past, not the future. What? According to the real history, the Battle of Okehazama took place in Edoku 3, 1560. Imagawa was moving 7 years too early. I never thought that the pebble I threw would change the course of history in such a big way. What are you talking about? No, nothing. Okay, just leave everything to Jean. What? What is going on with you? Are you not actually Jeanne d'Arc? Or are you somebody completely separate? Or are you Jeanne d'Arc, but there's a, like, was it maybe not Saint Michael, but like the devil or something who brought you back? What the hell are we doing with Jeanne d'Arc? What are we doing? What the fuck? But okay, not from the past, from the future. Came from the past in order to change the past. Like, I gotta imagine this isn't Jeanne d'Arc, and this is just a person for the future trying to change the past. And seeing Chalombo in like a full actual outfit, not just that raggedy ass dress. But yeah, alright. Jeannie said to leave it alone, so. Or not Jeannie, Jean. What's she gonna do to change this? Because I assume she's trying to get history back on track, but with ZubaBan as the leader instead. The time discrepancy has not changed Imagawa Yoshimoto's roles. Most likely, they'll set up camp the same in Okehazama. I'll create the same conditions as when Nobunaga won the Battle of Okehazama. In other words, the sky must be covered by clouds and stormy weather. Her eyes go white again, and something from her horse causes that storm to happen. What the fuck? So just like heating up to cause steam to then rise to cause the clouds, and ocean water is boiled, so water vapor is formed. Water vapor rises in the sky, forms clouds, and then it's drag these rain clouds all the way to Okehazama. Okay, you could do that too? And indeed, same conditions now. Okay, he's wearing the same helmet as Date Masamune. Cool. But yeah, you said it would rain. The heavy rain works as cover. The enemy will not see us until we are close to them. But yeah, it's interesting that she wanted to change history, assumingly, but now she's trying to keep it on track as long as, ZubaBan stays in the leader. But I mean, her wanting to create a history where we're unifying the whole country and not then doing more war, we're going to unify the country and stay unified and stay peaceful, seems like a good plan, but we're really acting like she's evil or something for doing this. But what the fuck is that? What is that behemoth in the storm? What the fuck? Leon! Milia, you've done it. I've won. What? As promised. Is this all like a game? Do you not actually care about any of this? Is this just a game or something? As promised, ZubaBan is to rule the whole country and change history. The history of the world after the 16th century will be completely different. I won't allow it. I will restore the history you've altered. Brings out a sci-fi gun. Shoots her mechanical horse, apparently. Okay, so yeah, this is all this crazy sci-fi shit. And yeah, Milia, that's her name, actually. She's not Jeanne d'Arc at all, actually. What the fuck? And okay, yeah, ZubaBan, how are you gonna react? Okay. Gets a cut in across the wrist. Yeah, Jean's enemies are ZubaBan's enemies. I mean, yeah, I'm on the side of Jean here, or, Millet, or what was it, Millet, or what was it? Milia. But yeah, I mean, this guy's giant just like she is. I guess she shrunk herself down instead of growing giant. Advance and monsters be offered up in blood before the battle. It's not even the battle, it's just, let's do this as a side tangent, then get to the war. But that man is my enemy. I'll take him down. Grows herself. Battle of the Giants. I mean, as I said, Gonagai loves his tall women, and now this is multiple series where he's done a thing where there's a gigantic woman. Literally, I bet he loved Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. Even though that movie was so fucking bad. They could not get that effect at all. But alright, and her eye. Fire. Alright, let's see this Battle of Giants. Oh, okay, and she's got a lightning sword as well. Another sci-fi sword. But alright, he's scared. He's scared. Alright, and there we go. Arm clean off. Damn, but that wasn't her. That was ZubaBan, I think. Yeah, it was. Nice. And yeah, now the fire arrow, the bazooka as well. Let's just fucking murder this guy, I guess. Just fuck him. See that? He might be big, but he's no different from a human. Get him! Yeah, I mean, his armor ain't helping him at all either. And stuck full of ammos. Unnecessary. I already am past surviving. Huh? What a fine place to die. I could die on my mother Huh? What a fine place to die. I could die on my mother planet. Oh, okay, so he's not from here. He's from the future, but no longer from Earth. We've moved past that. Alright, Malaya, you win. After an incident of this magnitude, I can't be left to slide. I can't be left to slide. Or, this can't be left to slide. No, sorry. They're coming to get you. Okay, so yeah, whoever their people are. So she snuck off in order to change history because she didn't like how humanity ended up however many thousands of years in the future, maybe hundreds of years perhaps, but I'm assuming thousands. But okay, and then just some electric signal from her brain blows his head off. Or I guess it was from her sword. Yeah, who the fuck are you? And what the hell just happened? Alright, time has come. Tell us everything. I don't know where to begin. Yes, I have to tell you why I became Jeanne d'Arc. So yeah, you became Jeanne d'Arc. What does that mean? And who you are, ZubaBan. Who I am? What do you mean? Yeah, Yeah, I assumed like maybe he was one of the Hyakki actually, or like he was a demon. But is it not that? I do like his speech. Like, I am the man who grew up by myself in this world of the Sengoku era. I've been alone since I was old enough to remember the sound of flying arrows, the clanging of swords, the neighing of horses. I used them as lullabies. I am a man of the Sengoku era, ZubaBan! Yes, ever since you can remember. But before that, you were who you were before you became aware of your current self. So who was that? Okay, so she told him everything, but we don't get to hear it. They get to hear it, but not us. Okay, I'm the one who abandoned you. You're his mom? What? What? Huh? And okay, here comes some flying saucers, I assume. I mean, they're from other planets and everything, so I assume we got that technology. Yeah. Shining birds! A phoenix! Nope. Concho, the enemy! That's an enemy! She still just calls him Concho. Yeah, alright, shoot it down, but probably not gonna work. Yeah, zapped. And what the hell? He's a robot too? Are we all robots? What the fuck is this ending? What the fuck is this ending? The guy is incapable of writing an ending that is satisfying or makes sense. I mean, it makes sense, but you know what I mean? It's just so absurd. He loves to pull a random ending out of his ass. But alright, grab a spear, doesn't gonna matter. Oh, that was fucking Galongo? I did not recognize him at all, but yeah, now I can see it. Okay, yeah. So the fucking mustache was only on the... It was a part of the mask? I didn't know that was a normal thing they did. But he struck down as well, and a robot as well. What the fuck? What the fuck? And okay, she's got titty rockets. Oh hell yeah, titty rockets in the breastplate. Incredible. And she looks hollow inside. What the fuck? But are you hitting a button there, or is that just like a pose? All right, shoots him down with missiles. All right, it works. It works. That's one of them. But who's talking? Okay. Oh, or do you wish to pile up more corpses? Emoji, starving. You're part of the enemy. Actually, you were a spy. Murder, kidnapping, time law violations, and a number of other crimes. You're under arrest. So you are a time patrol man. No, wrong. I'm a detective on a baby kidnapping case. The baby you kidnapped is ZubaBan. What is this ending? I'm glad we gave Emoji an actual role, though. Ridiculous. I love that. Explains so much about him. Everything's been investigated. Yeah, I don't get anything at all. What's happening? This is such a confusing plot. ZubaBan, you're not a human belonging to this time period. He's not a human. He's a robot as well. You were born in a distant future on a distant planet. So maybe like not a human because he was on another planet or something. Like, you know, even if your parents were human, if they have you on Mars, you're not a human, you're a Martian, that sort of thing. Or is it something else? 2,000 years after this age, yeah, thousands of years ago, as I said, mankind will migrate to the planets of the universe. In the hope of a new future, people aim for new planets. Mankind keeps scattering to the numerous planets of the universe. Time passes on like so for 1,000 years, 2,000 years, and even more. Humanity gradually adapted to each planet in their own way. On one planet, they grew into giants. They became like Jean from planet Athos. I don't know where Athos, you know what that means, but... And on some planets, they shrank. On some planets, they metamorphosed. So I wonder if the planets they shrank, is that like, what's going on with Jordiako and Chombo? It's hard to believe that we were all originally from the same planet. And you, ZubaBan, are one of them. So, like, yeah, they all are originally humans, but because so much time has passed and they're on their planets, their bodies have adapted, so it's like, well, you're not a human in the same way. So he was on, like, a barbarian planet sort of thing. The size of your body is not different, but your outstanding strength of your arms and your strength of body are the hallmarks of someone from the planet Julius. The reason you came to this time period, Jean, or rather Malaya, was that the real name, Malaya, that was the real name, sorry. You'll hear it from her, okay? Yeah, she kidnapped the baby you and abandoned you in the Sengoku period. So, yeah, I guess it might not have anything to do... I mean, he just, like, had naturally stronger arms and legs. But it was the Sengoku period that raised him to be this strong. But, yeah, it's no lie. It was play. I took you just for the amusement of it. Wait, what? Just for the amusement of it? I thought it was to create a different world. My time period was so boring, unlike this time. Civilization had become so advanced that people could live without doing anything. In that time, humans lived without a single desire. Oh my god, this is like a fucking comic. This is so much like reading a fucking comic book this time. And I say that having read every single comic from Marvel in the 60s and up to this point in the 70s. I was bored in that period, but one day I became interested in history. From there, I found the events of Jeanne d'Arc in the 15th century France. I took rides in a time machine that had been just invented around then. With it, one could fly across time. Of course, I wanted to learn all about the mystery of Jeanne d'Arc. Did Jeanne d'Arc really hear the words of an archangel? Or, if she heard something, what was it? Or if it was just hallucination, why? Why did an uneducated peasant girl need to lead an army and win a war? So I could know it all. I flew to France in 1428. It's like there's like not even a window or anything. It's just open air. Open time. But the moment the time machine arrived in France in 1428, I was shocked. I rushed out in a panic. A girl was covered in blood. She had been hit by the time machine. It was Jeanne d'Arc, the peasant girl of Domari. She soon passed away in my hands. And yeah, in her giant form. If this takes place, Jeanne d'Arc will have died in 1428, and history will have gone astray. So, okay, so all this was to try and fix your one mistake. That was the pebble you threw, essentially. So I became Jeanne d'Arc and did what the history book said I should to match the history. So you let your... I mean, that's pretty commendable, honestly. Like, you know, she's real fucked up for just wanting to do all this casually. You know, just being like, I'm a casual rich-ass bitch and I just want to experience this all. You know, it's like rich people going to see the Titanic, but, like, way more complicated. But her being like, shit, I fucked up. Well, I'm gonna have to die now. I'm gonna have to be burned at the stake alive. Crazy work. Gotta give her some props for that. As evil as she is. I mean, she's not really evil, she's just morally bankrupt. I claim to have witnessed the Archangel Saint Michael and led the military to the battlefield. This created the history of Jeanne d'Arc. I watched as my humanoid, artificial human, replacement burnt in the fire and returned to my world. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Take those accolades away. Never mind. I see. So you created history. That's why you schemed this incident. Or rather, I was set up. I was made to do it no matter what. Huh? I bragged about it to my friends, that I went into the past and created history. But, Malaya, if what you're saying is true, I guess that means history can be changed. Yeah, you created history. If you hadn't become Jean, the history would have gone astray, and who knows what would have happened. In other words, history is so unstable that it can be easily changed just by the feelings of you alone. Damn, that's gonna give her a fucking god complex. Then that would make you a big change in the past. The history as we know it could be changed in a big way. So it can be done. Changing of history. So what, she gonna like try and make herself like a royalty or something? But you can't actually change it. You said you created history, but not really. It was predestined history that you would become Jeanne d'Arc. Yeah, a whatever happened already happened sort of situation. If, you know, that's my favorite kind of time travel. Whatever happened, happened. And so that's what we're saying here. You moved history accordingly, or rather, you moved according to it. This already had happened. You were moved by the immense energy of the passage of time. No, I changed it. No, impossible. No matter what you did, you would end up with the history we know. If it can be changed, it would be a small part of history. A big change cannot be made. And what if I could? I'll bet my life on it, Malaya. That's why he was willing to die, because he was like, damn, you proved me right. Or proved me wrong, rather. Sorry. But yeah, I'll put my life on the line, too. Devised a plan to win the bet with Leon. Also, we didn't explain how she shrunk down at all. Unless it was all a robot, and the version that we're seeing right now is all... But no, we saw her grow. We just saw her grow again. So how did she shrink and grow? But anyway, my biggest concern was that although the time machine had just been invented, in the near future, a time patrol organization would be created to preserve the history of the past. If they get in my way, I won't be able to do anything. I must change history without them noticing. The most chaotic time period would be the best, so the Sengoku period of Japan. Yeah, it's a big chaotic period for sure. But okay, to achieve this, I needed a human with more energy than simply one from the Sengoku period. So I kidnapped a baby from the planet Julius and abandoned it in the Sengoku period. The baby was surprised at his own strength as he grew up. Me? Yeah. I felt insecure leaving ZubaBan alone, so I assigned 2 androids, human robots, in protection of ZubaBan. Specifically, just Galongo and Kanchohi. Just those 2. Okay, so Jeriako is just an actual real human being from this time period, and everything he said is true. Also the same with Chombo, and then Himoji, of course, and then her, of course. I think that's everybody. What about Shingo? What's with Shingo? I mean, that was just a real lion, so I guess, you know, he just like found it here in this world and became friends with it. But alright, the Time Patrol. What's my sentence? Who knows? Don't expect anything nice. It won't be fun. And ZubaBan, you will come too. Your parents are waiting for you. But his head flies off. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. He's just like, nuh-uh. Ain't happening. I ain't going back. This is my world. This is my time period. And he's still on Jean's side, surprisingly. I wouldn't be after all that, but... But okay, she takes down the rest of the UFOs. But gets taken out. Oh, no, that's her shooting. Okay. But yeah, what? I'm in love with this era. This is Sengoku. I don't care about any other era. Jean, we will rebuild our army and defeat Imagawa. Okay, let's change history still. That's right. I'm good like this. My parents may live in that distant future, but I don't care a bit for parents whose baby was stolen. If you can't protect your baby, you ain't getting me back. Sengoku is ZubaBan's world. That's where we end. Okay, 1972, Tokyo, history class, right? Kobayashi-kun. Read from page 261. Yes, in the year 1573, during the Sengoku period, when many warlords fought for supremacy, the Sengoku orphan ZubaBan, accompanied by the French Jeanne d'Arc, unified the country, and so it has stayed for the past 400 years. They laid the foundation for a peaceful nation. Great image of all of them here. Again, love how clean this is. We have not gotten a good clean shot of all of them. And okay, we are counting Yukimaru as like part of our as our retainers. Nice. And we said him and the other 7, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was the 7? When we said him, when we said ZubaBan, Kanchohi, and then the 7, what was the 7 we were talking about? Oh, wait, sorry. Himoji's not here, of course, because he wasn't real, apparently. But so with Himoji, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 would be Shingo, I guess. ZubaBan. The end. Oh, great. Great. Quite the twist at the end. It's wild how one story was historical, fantasy, and sci-fi at the same time. Now, I'll get back to the other Ban. I'm not sure what the other Ban is, but one of his Bancho series, I'm sure, but I'm not sure which one he was doing at this time. But, thank you as always, Android LP. Thank you as always. But, man, what a fucking weird ending. My God, what a weird ending. I don't even know how to, I mean, like, Gode guy cannot write an ending to save his fucking life. But, how do we rank this among the endings? Is this his best ending? Like, even his one-shots ends in pretty shitty ways most of the time. I thought one of them I liked the ending of, but I don't remember which one it was. It certainly wasn't Suzumu's Big Shock. I don't think so. It wasn't... I don't think it was any 3 of them. I thought maybe it was one I liked. Was there a Go Nagai series where I liked the ending? I don't remember. I mean, I don't have high hopes for Shameless School. But either way, I think I would maybe say this is the best one, because, you know, at least we got a final fight. At least we got a final fight, and we got an epilogue and stuff. So, you know, I think Shameless School Part 2's ending was pretty good. I'll say that. But it still also skips a hell of a lot. But yeah, this is definitely one of the best endings. Still not good, but it's one of the best endings. I'll say that much. But yeah, what a weird cast of characters. I like what we did with Emoji in the end. We could have definitely done more Chombo. Surprisingly, I feel like we could have done more Chombo. Just to what was up with Chombo and Yukimaru at this end bit here, and then also Jediyaku we didn't really get anything with, but they got plenty. But these guys could have definitely got a little bit, just a scene, in this time skip part to just be what are they, we saw a little bit of Chombo, but I would like more. And then would have liked to seen something more with Yukimaru, was it Yukimaru or something like that? But with her and ZubaBan, definitely would have liked to see one more scene there post time skip. But still, I like it. All right, let's look at the cover pages for this series. Okay, so we had this one with just Jediyaku and ZubaBan and Jean on the cover, and Jean's just holding on to his his whatever you would call that, little ropes that are coming off of his scabbard. And I guess Jediyaku's also swinging on it there. I'm having trouble finding another one with ZubaBan on the cover, but surprisingly, this one had somebody doing yoga, and they put an actual real person on the cover doing yoga, but not related to Himoji in any way. I feel like they could have put Himoji here as well, and really tied into both series, but nope. This isn't even a series. This is just yoga on the cover. Just yoga, period. It's not even yoga is really popular right now. I would have said it really started becoming popular in the late 60s, not the early 70s. And, it came from Asia first, so... But okay, I see. So the magazine's just entering into its era where a lot of magazines start to enter when they start to do bad, which is, alright, we're switching to just putting real people on the covers and everything and not really being a manga magazine anymore. Manga magazines fail in the moment they start putting real people on the cover. And especially once they start doing Mondo-like stuff, very here's just a, whether if it's an actual relevant, this is, we're doing all sports stuff or something like that. But then when it's just here's just a weird culture thing, it's okay, you're really failing, you're really going down the tube. And then this is when it ended, so we didn't get another cover after that last one I showed you anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so it ended. Probably because the magazine's probably doing terrible as well. But either way, those were the covers. But alright, that's it for this one then. I'll see you guys for the next one. I'm not exactly sure what I think I'm doing next. Maybe Mazinger Z? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked at it, so I don't know. But I'll see you for whatever we are deciding to do next. And for everything else on the channel, as always, check out more stuff on the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, get the fuck out of here.